Hello there, welcome to my channel. My name is Sherifat and I'm based in Nova Scotia in Canada. On my YouTube channel, I just share my personal experience about life here in Canada. Also, I do a bit of immigration because I'm a regulated Canadian consultant and RCIC. I help you with your study applications to come to Canada for tourist visas, work permits, permanent residents, school admissions. We help you with all of that at Green Ceiling. So if you need any of these services, please hook up with us at Green Ceiling and we'll be able to assist you with any of those, okay? Before I go on with this video, let me give a disclaimer, a caveat, that this is not professional advice. When it comes to visa applications, it's a case-by-case basis. So it's just like a general video. Please do not take it hook, line, and sinker. If you need advice one-on-one, please reach out to us or to any consultant that is regulated, okay? Just to give that disclaimer. Please don't take this as professional advice. Thank you. In this video today, as you must have seen from the title, it's a video about the commonest, the number one reasons most visa applications have been refused. Like that's the number one reason, and it's funding, financial reasons. There are other reasons that visa gets refused, but the one that's most common is the proof of funds. That's financial reasons, and it's very, very broad. People always think, oh, when they are denied because of financial reasons, it's always because they don't have enough money. Sometimes they even have more than they required. So it's not only about not having enough money. So in this video today, I'm breaking it down as to what can also be a factor for them to say, oh, for financial reasons is the reason why you were refused your visa. Popular reason is that you don't have enough money. That's like the popular reason when it comes to financial reasons, not having enough money. Another one is not showing the source or sources of your funds. You have the money, all right, you can see that in your account, or you've even paid school fees in some cases, but you've not shown to the visa officer how you were able to get this money. That's very, very important. Having the money is important. Showing the source is equally important. So if you are saying you are the one sponsoring yourself, what do you do for a living, for example? Do you work in paid employment? Do you do business? So if you are in paid employment, your offer letter, for example, will come in handy, your pay slips and things that has to do with your employment, and say, oh, this person earned XYZ from this job. Or if you're in business, so your business documents, like your CSA documents, if you're from Nigeria, your receipts, your invoices, your sales ledger, things that point to the fact that this person earns money from this business, right? Or if you're claiming that, oh, you sold a property or some assets or some shares were sold, you have to show proof of that sale. For example, if you're claiming to have sold a land, maybe the land, when the land was yours, when it was sold, how the money was paid to you, who received the land, such things will come in and they ask to explain to them that this money was gotten from the sale of a property, right? Or for shares, for example, maybe your shares certificates before you sold the shares, how the money was paid to your account, the narration in the account that shows this money is from the shares of XYZ company, things like that. Another common reasons for financial refusal is when you have a third party sponsor you. It could be your spouse, it could be your parent, it could be your sibling, it could be your aunt or your uncle. The same thing you do when you are sponsoring yourself in terms of showing the source of your funds is the same thing your sponsor will also do. So your spouse will also be willing to show what they do for a living, their pay slips, their invoices, their sales ledger, their receipts, their offer letter. If it's your parents too, they'll be willing to show the things they do for a living to be able to get that money to sponsor you for education. And we will say, oh, I have my uncle sponsoring me, but he's not willing to show me, how he makes his money. That is a red flag. Even if you pay school fees, people still get refused even after paying school fees. So my point here is having the money is good. Showing the source or the sources of funds is equally important. There are a lot of reasons, there are other reasons as to why people get refused their visa, but the commonest one is financial. So I thought to just talk about these reasons in this video very shortly and just explain to you that having the money is not enough to get approved. Showing the sources or the source of the income is very, very important. Whether you are sponsoring yourself, you have your spouse sponsoring you, or anybody at all sponsoring you, please ask them to please let them give you their source of income. Okay, I hope you've learned a thing or two from this video. Like I said before, there are a couple of other reasons, but in this video I'm only dwelling on the aspect of financial. So having the money again is good. Showing the source of the funds is very important. So there are two things I thought to also add. One is that if you have a third party sponsor, ensure that they are willing to write you a letter of sponsorship. Most times I recommend that people go to the court to an affidavit that says, oh, I am sponsoring this person, even if they've paid your school fees. Please try to get a letter of sponsorship that makes them put this in writing. Whether it's your spouse, your parent, your sibling, or even anybody at all. That's one, having a letter of sponsorship. Number two is showing the relationship between you and the sponsor. So if it's your spouse, your marriage certificate will come in handy. If it's your parents, your birth certificate that shows their name. If it's your sibling, your birth certificates and theirs that show that you have the same parents or the same parent, whether you're the same by mother and father or just mother or father. If it's an uncle, maybe your mother's brother. So your mother's certificate and his would come in handy. Like that his would have your mother's parents, right? Your parents would have their parents. Just something that shows that this sponsor is related to you. If you are using, say for example, maybe your neighbor's in-laws cousin, that's quite far-fetched. It might find it hard to be able to show the relationship as to who this person is to you. I'm not saying that that will not work. I'm not saying that it's very important. I've seen people who have been refused because the visa officer says the person did not show relationship between him or her and his sponsor, because you know that studying here in Canada is not cheap. So they are wondering, who is this person sponsoring you? What's their relationship to you? Yeah, so somebody random. I mean, in Nigeria, like I'm from Nigeria, people help you without even having to know you, right? But here is not the same thing. Even parents sometimes make their kids to go get government loans to go study. Like, not every parent in Canada is able to even afford to pay school fees. Some children have to go take student loan from the government. So they are wondering, if even if parents here are not even willing, or maybe not willing, not able financially, some are willing but don't have the money, right? If parents here are not financially able to sponsor their kids for school, how much more a random person? That's where the issue of relationship comes in handy. So please let them have you write a letter of sponsorship, and also try your best in your possible way to show relationship between you and the sponsor. Like I mentioned earlier, refusals based on financial reasons is quite broad. I've mentioned the fact that not having enough money is one. Another one is showing the source of the funds. Another aspect that is quite common within financial reason is when the officer says that this expense is not making economic sense. I'll break that down. For example, you earn, say, 50,000 naira in Nigeria. That's less than $100 in Canada. And you're saying that you are coming to study a program that is, say, $18,000 per year, and it's for 2 years. Maybe you have saved up this money, you have paid school fees for 1 year, that's required. But the visa officer is saying, it's not making sense to me. You are earning less than $100 and you are coming to pay this much money. What's your end goal? Or you say you have a sponsor who is sponsoring you. Though it's your business, it's your money, you can do whatever it is you want to do with it, but they don't see it that way. You're coming to study here and paying this much money should be justified in terms of what are you coming here to do. If you don't even have enough money, if you don't have a sustainable income, so to speak, back home, that's where people also get refused. Some have the money, they've also shown the source of the money, they've shown proof of how they got the money, but the visa officer is saying, yes, you have this money for school, but why are you spending this much money to come study? Some people even say, oh, I've seen that in your home country this program is less than what you are coming to pay. I've seen visa officer notes like that say, oh, this applicant's program, expenses is not making sense to me. In Nigeria, for example, this program is way cheaper. It costs less than maybe 10. You to break this money into 10 parts. This cost can be done at a lesser rate. Why are they coming here? So you must also justify this expense, right? You must probably explain to the officer what your return on investment is, and so many other things. Honestly, it's quite broad. I really thought to just touch the popular aspects of financial reasons. I hope it was helpful, and I pray that God grants you the wisdom to be able to pull through your application. Okay, all the best. I hope that was helpful for you. Thanks for watching this video and have a great time. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, share your comments, share your opinion, and also your own experience as well. Thank you very much for watching once again, and have a great time. All the best in the applications. Bye.